294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you choose.
Conference USA. Whether you're a diehard alum, a devoted CUSA fan, or a casual sports enthusiast, this podcast is designed with you in mind. They'll bring you the exclusive interviews with athletes, coaches, and insiders, shedding light on the stories and happenings from around the league. Subscribe to CUSA Insider on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, or watch the show on YouTube. CUSA Insider, the official podcast of Conference USA.
Welcome back here to Las Cruces, ladies and gentlemen, on the Bearcat Sports Network is Sam Houston. Able to get a turnover down near the goal line of New Mexico State on a strip. And for Sam Houston, too, the first time they've stopped an opponent from scoring on the opening drive since the opener against Western Kentucky. So the Bearcat offense takes over. 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line from left to right. Phillips in motion from the slot on the near side as Watson gets the snap, handed off with McCaskill. Has a little bit of space to the left side. The pile is stopped at the 10-yard line. Picks up 6 on the big run for number 22.
Carried by number 22.
And a 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cats.
Nice run there by McCaskill on the left side between the guard and tackle gap. Picked up some good blocks by his left guard. Nice run there by McCaskill.
So after the pickup of 6, 2nd and 4. 3:56 to play first quarter here in Las Cruces, no score. Watson in the shotgun. McCaskill the back. Watson wants to pass. Now he'll take off and try to run with it. He's swallowing up in the backfield, but his offensive line able to carry him forward for 1 and sets up a critical 3rd down and 3 for the Bearcat offense.
Well, here we go, Carlos. This is what we've been talking about, the 3rd down conversion. Here's their opportunity. Deep in their own end, they need to convert to continue this drive.
Trying to capitalize off of the turnover forced by the Bearcat defense, who have now forced the turnover in 23 of their last 24 games. Bearcats doing some trickeration here as they move trips to the near side. 1 out to the far side. McCaskill the back on 3rd and 3. Watson wants to pass. Throws over the middle, and the catch is made. Quavez Humphreys able to come away with it for Sam Houston. Picks up 6 and a 1st down.
What a great catch by Quavez Humphreys. He just gets drilled immediately, but he picks up the 1st down. Sam Houston converts. Nicely done.
Just open over the middle with a couple of Aggies bearing down on him. Picks up 6 and a 1st down for Sam Houston to the Bearcats 17. Left to right, the Bearcats go with 2:40 to play first quarter on the Bud Light game clock. McCaskill now to the left shoulder of Watson. 2 receivers at his disposal to the left, 1 to the right. Watson gets the shotgun snap. They run it on the option carry with McCaskill. Able to stretch through the A gap and forward to the 20-yard line. Picks up 3 for 2nd and 7.
Not a bad run there by McCaskill on the right side. Kind of give them some breathing room.
They're able to get it out to the 20. Phil Longo in his first year here for Sam Houston, trying to hunt down that first win. Long way to go tonight, but looking good on this second drive. 2nd and 7. Phillips in motion from right to left. Watson gets the snap. Hands it off to McCaskill on the option, trying to bounce it to the middle of the field. He's tripped up shy of the 25-yard line to the 24. Number 22 gets 4. 3rd down and 3 coming up for Sam Houston once again.
Another nice run by McCaskill on the left side. Makes it 3rd and manageable.
It's good to see McCaskill back out there for Sam Houston after missing time with an injury, out for 3 games. It makes his return here in the land of enchantment. Minute 25 to go first quarter. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Ball at the Bearcat 24. Play clock at 9 for Watson in the offense. From left to right they go. Watson sends Phillips in motion as he gets the snap. They run it with Coco Brown to the right side, and he's ankle tackled. Shy of the first down at the 26-yard line. Making the stop for New Mexico State, the man wearing number 5, Nick Session.
Great play there by Session. Swarming to the football, brings Coco Brown down a yard shy of the line to gain, forces Sam Houston to punt the ball away.
First time tonight, Curtis Durand makes his appearance, the freshman from Melbourne, Australia. 1,000-yard punter on the year in 23 tries, along of 54. One back to receive for New Mexico State in TK King. He stands at his own 36. Durand, rugby-style punt, big boot into it. King backing up on it, and it will roll inside the 5 and stop at the 2-yard line. Curtis Durand with a beautiful punt, and downed by the Bearcats' Quan Williams at the 2. That'll definitely be his longest punt of the year, and the Aggies will have to go 98 yards from their end. With 20 seconds left in the first, it's Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Media timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcats Sports Network.
Hey Bearcats, did you know the BSN Podcast Network is available on Apple and Spotify? You can listen to our players-only podcast, Cat's Eye, hosted by athletes talking about the topics that relate to them most. Also listen to episodes of BSN Extra and replays of BSN Live. Be sure and subscribe to BSN Podcast and get notified anytime a new episode is released.
When First Financial Bank opened its doors in 1890, a relationship between a local community bank and a state was born. For more than 130 years, First Financial has grown alongside you, your family, your business, all while putting your goals first. From the ports to the plains. First Financial Bank, Weir, Texas. Member FDIC.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
Bearcat fans, if you want free tickets to Bearcat Athletic Events, Texas Farm Bureau members can get 2 free tickets to Bearcat football games and other athletic events all year long. Show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get your tickets today. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more. 20 ticks left in the first quarter on the Bud Light game clock here from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0. Carlos Zimmerman with you alongside Ryan Adams. Bearcats held back on their own end on their last drive, but Curtis Durand able to boom it down the field, a net of 72 yards, the 4th longest punt in program history and longest since 2021, the 6th punt of 70 yards in the history of the program. Stats you don't normally want to talk about as you want your offense still out there on the field, but still good job, Curtis Durand, to pin the Aggies back at their own 2. Possible final play of the quarter. Fapel in motion from the near side as 5 stands in his own end zone and hands it off to his feature back, C.J. Brown, able to get the running back for New Mexico State, Kadarius Callaway, to the ground, but he's able to get some breathing room out to the 6. And with 8 seconds left, that should carry us to the end of this first quarter of play here tonight in Las Cruces. We've played 15 minutes, and we remain scoreless to kick off weekday Conference USA here in the 2025 season. Teams will flip sides, and we'll go to the second quarter as we head to a commercial break. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network. Be back in 2 minutes.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, cats.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing zero sugar cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
We played one quarter in the land of enchantment. The City of the Cross has lost Cruces, New Mexico. We are scoreless after one. Sam Houston 0, New Mexico State 0 on the Bearcat Sports Network with Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Glad to have you with us tonight. Both of these teams really dead even so far, BA. 71 yards of offense for New Mexico State, 59 for Sam Houston. On the last drive for New Mexico State, Sam Houston able to get a stop in the red zone for the first time all year. Should bode well for this Bearcat D.
Absolutely. This is a big opportunity for Sam Houston's defense to get the ball back into the offense's hands in good field position to get a chance to put points on the board.
Logan 5, 4 for 6, 37 yards. An Aggie team that's 7 carries so far for 34 yards, already nearing their season average of 39.5. That's just how often, or lack thereof, they run the football. Having to do that here, backed up at their own end after a 72-yard punt from Curtis Durand. That pinned the Aggies deep on their own end as they take the field, now going left to right as we start this second quarter. Logan Fife will have 2 in the backfield with him, 1 back and a tight end offset as he gets the snap on 2nd and 6. Handed it off to the back who runs in the scrum of Bearcat jerseys. Ball is stopped at the 8-yard line, only a pickup of 1, and that'll bring up 3rd down and about 5 for New Mexico State.
Really good defense there by Sam Houston. Both linebackers blitzed and just stuffed the gap. Nowhere to run for the Aggies. Big 3rd down right here.
3rd down and 4.
Officially a pickup of 2 for New Mexico State. They need the 12 to move the chains. Fife will line up in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 out to the left. Play clock down to 10. Fife gets the snap, passes to the back out of the backfield, up to the 10-yard line, and enough for a first down is Callaway. He's forced out of bounds. Cecil Powell threw him out of bounds, takes it up to the 15. The pickup of 7 is enough to move the sticks.
Really good play there by Fife and the Aggies. He rolls out, play action, hits his wide receiver right at the out-of-bounds mark, makes the catch, first down Aggies.
So good play call drawn up there by Tony Sanchez to keep the drive going for the team wearing black jerseys and black bottoms tonight. 1st and 10 to the 15-yard line. 5 in the gun, 2 receivers to the near side. Callaway the back. Cat stack 7 in the box as Fife gets the snap. Blitz coming. Fife hit as he fires. Way downfield. Got his man at the 45-yard line of Sam Houston. And welcome back, TK King with his 3rd grab of the night. That one sprung him for 40-plus.
Great pass by Fife. He lets it fly and gets leveled, and C.J. Brown let the receiver get out in front, and man, what a huge play by the Aggies.
So from deep in the Aggie territory to the Bearcat 45. Fife gets the snap on 1st down, fires to the far side. Donovan Vappell, he is going to be forced way back. Alonzo Edwards Jr. and Cecil Powell able to stop his forward momentum at the 40-yard line. He picks up 5. to bring up 2nd and 5. But the Aggies find themselves once again in Bearcat territory after the big chunk play.
Yes, they really have, and they did a good job getting out of deep in their own end into Bearcat territory in only 3 plays.
So 2nd and 5 for New Mexico State. 12:43 on the Bud Light game clock in this second quarter. Still no score. 5 in the gun. 2 receivers stacked to the near side. 1 out to the left as Fife gets the shotgun snap and a handoff with Callaway. Actually, no, that will actually go to a different feature back. He only gets 1 yard on that carry, does. And wearing number 20 for New Mexico State, and Tim Gans. Pickup of 2, 3rd and 3 for New Mexico State at the Bearcat 38.
Oh, it's important Sam Houston get a stop right here because they are right on that edge of field goal range for New Mexico State.
Line to gain is the 35. Left to right, the Aggies go. Callaway back in as the back. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side. Cats looking for their first stop on 3rd down tonight. Man in motion on the far side as Fife gets the snap. Quick fire to the tight end, and the catch is made right at the line to gain. 34-yard line is the forward progress mark. As they find the tight end Lucas Unger, the Stanford transfer. Wrestling him to the ground for the Bearcats was Dean Ford, but a first down for New Mexico State at the 34.
Ford on the coverage there for Sam Houston in his linebacker position. The tight end gets across the chains, complete the pass, first down. Aggies, good play.
Aggies operating in Bearcat territory after the 40-yard pass to TK King on 1st and 10. Handed off on the option run. Callaway up to the 32-yard line. Gets 2 for number 1. 2nd and 8. Coming up for the Aggies. 11:11 to go. Second quarter, and we remain scoreless at Aggie Memorial Stadium if you're just tuning in.
Straight handoff up the middle. 5 to Galloway to pick up those 2 yards. Sam Houston needs a stop right here.
Callaway entered the night 80 yards on the season. He now sits at 10 to give him 90. 2nd and 8 for the Aggies at the Bearcat 32. From left to right they go. Fife in the shotgun. Harris, the tight end, in motion as Fife gets the snap. Pressure coming. Fires sidearm here to that motion man in Harris. Slips out of one tackle. Actually, no, it's to the back. Callaway. And an open space, able to take it down to the Bearcat 23. Give him 9 on the catch and run. First down, New Mexico State.
Callaway wide open on the near side down here. Fife hits him perfectly. They pick up the first down. Approach in the red zone territory for Sam Houston.
Mexico State does some line changes here as Lucas Unger checks back in as the tight end. Callaway and Harris, they come off the field for the time being. First down for New Mexico State to the Bearcat 23. 10 minutes to go in this second quarter. We remain scoreless. Fife in the shotgun. Receiver to each sideline as the referee clears. He gets the snap. Hands it off again to Gans. Lots of space up the middle. And Turf Monster able to get to Gans at the 18-yard line. Could have sprung for 8. Instead, it's 5. And a 2nd and 5 coming up.
Straight handoff up the middle to Gans. Just gets to the second level before he's brought down. Sam Houston's defense has to tighten up.
As New Mexico State operating in the red zone for a second consecutive drive. Their opening drive resulting in a fumble forced by C.J. Brown, recovered by Iman Allen. 2nd and 5 for the Aggies at the 18 of the Bearcats. Fife gets the shotgun snap, hands it off with Callaway. Slips out of one would-be tackler at the 15, and he is down right at the marker, the 14-yard line. C.J. Brown gets him to the turf, but the drive continues as the Aggies convert another first down.
Yeah, the Aggies are ripping off first down conversions left and right here. Sam Houston needs to stop. They're just eating them alive on those handoffs.
The Aggies 5 for 5 on third downs tonight. That one for first down, their 9th converted of the evening. 8:45 to play second quarter, still no score. Fife in the shotgun at the 13. One in motion from the near side as he gets the snap, hands it off to the back Callaway, but runs into a brick wall of Bearcat defenders on that front line of the defense. The one that met him first, the man wearing big 90, Darian Jackson, gives him only a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Callaway almost came off for a moment, but will return to the field as the ball moves up to the 12-yard line. Sam Houston looking for a big stop as they are pinned up against their own end zone. Fife with two backs and the tight end offset and a receiver to each sideline on 2nd and 9. Fife will now change it up here at the line of scrimmage. 3 down linemen for the Bearcats, showing an extra one on the rush. Handoff here to the back, Ruddison, but Bearcats able to get him to the ground. And Tavius Fish was the one that got to Ruddison first. Again, only a pickup of 2, maybe only 1, and it's 3rd and 8 for New Mexico State at the Bearcat 11.
Nice tackle there by Fish. He's had a good season so far. Makes lots of tackles, flies around the field. Nice play.
The Aggies trying to move to 3-0 in home games this season. Trying to do that for the first time since 2007 and only their 3rd time since 1992. Halfway through the second, no score. It's 3rd and 8 for the Aggies at the 11 of the Bearcats. Pride in motion. Fife has the snap. Looking back corner of the end zone, but well out of the reach of his intended target. Incomplete. Good coverage on the back end for Sam Houston. That was Octavius Henderson back in coverage to knock it away from Fapel. 4th down, field goal try coming up for New Mexico State's Ryan Hawk.
Great play by Henderson. He's lined up on the far side in one-on-one coverage. Fife throws the ball up, turns his head, just overthrows his wide receiver, forcing the Aggies to try and kick a field goal.
So Hawk will come out 6 for 9 in field goal tries this year. Ball will be held at the 18.5-yard line, 35-yard try. Hawk swings the leg from the right hash. That one's through the uprights and good, as we have played 22 minutes of football, and we have our first score of the night. Bearcat defense holds the Aggies to 3 with 7 minutes to play in the second. 3-0 New Mexico State as we head to immediate timeout. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in Tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Sam Houston State University Athletics is sponsored by H-E-B, proudly serving Texans since 1905. Shop your neighborhood H-E-B for everyday low prices and great deals on your family's favorite fresh produce, meat, seafood, and more. Stop on by and see why at H-E-B here, everything's better. 7 minutes flat on the Bud Light game clock. Second quarter at Aggie Memorial Stadium. New Mexico State 3, Sam Houston 0 as the Aggies go 15 plays, 87 yards, 8 minutes and 20 seconds come off the clock. And a 28-yard field goal for Ryan Hawk. His 7th converted field goal of the year has broken the scoring drought over the first 22 minutes of this contest tonight in Weekday Conference USA.
Really a good job by Sam Houston's defense, though, to keep them out of the end zone. Yes, the Aggies marched downfield, but when it got close to that red zone, they kept them out, forced them to pick up those 3 points. Certainly better than a touchdown.
This is an Aggie team that operates very well inside the red zone, and the Bearcats have held them only to just the 1 score so far in the red zone this evening. As Hawk has the ball teed up at his own 35, Malik Phillips and Shane Porter. They are back ready to receive, as is the Bearcat offense. Hawk runs up, swings the right leg. This one's got all the distance it needs, as that one will make its way out of the back of the end zone. Touchback, here comes the Bearcat O. 1st and 10 from the 25. This is a Bearcat offense that was just held to 27 yards 2 weeks ago against Texas. The second straight week and the lowest rush total for the Cats since only having 24 yards in a win over Gardner-Webb back in 2008. The Bearcats sitting at 23 right now, so trying to just soar past the disappointment of 2 weeks ago.
Well, Hunter Watson and company are going to have their opportunity here. They've got to figure out a way to go vertically with the football in the passing game. If they can get that figured out, they'll move the ball.
Watson 7 for 10 for 36 yards so far tonight as he gets the first down and 10 snap from the 25. Play action fake, and he is instantly sacked in the backfield by New Mexico State. Big time hit for number 90 in Ezra Christensen. That's going to be a loss of 7.
Christensen hits Hunter Watson in the blind side. He takes a 3-step drop, and he's looking downfield, and he doesn't even get a chance to cock his arm and throw, and is just leveled. Big loss there for Sam Houston.
Defense over the last 2 weeks of New Mexico State, they've forced 6 sacks. There's their first one of the night. 2nd and long from their own 17 as Watson fires near side. The catch is made by Malik Phillips on this near side. Gets it up to the Bearcats' 22-21-yard line. Only picks up 4. It's 3rd and 14 for the orange and white. 6:11 to go, second quarter, down 3-0.
Just a short out route to the near side of Malik Phillips. Pick up those 4 yards. It is 3rd and long. Time to open up this passing game.
3rd and 14 for the Bearcats. From the shotgun, Watson. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He gets the snap and a roll out to the right. Feels the pressure coming. Loads this one up deep down the field, in and out of a defender for New Mexico State. Nathan Mitchell, the leading tackler out of Temple. The redshirt sophomore knocks that away from Chris Reed. Cats are held 3 and out.
Hunter Watson rolls to his right, and he throws into double coverage. Luckily, it was not picked off by the Aggies, but they're about to get the ball back here on this play.
5:44 remaining in the second on the Bud Light game clock. 3-0 New Mexico State. Curtis Durand out to punt for the second time tonight. As the Cats go right to left, Durand last punt 72 yards. He'll look to do much of the same on this one. Carson Whittington the snap. Durand the rugby-style punt. Tumbling end over end. King back to take it from the 31-yard line. Up to the 40 and cutting it to the near side and tackled before he gets to midfield to the 47. Juan Williams on the stop for Sam Houston, but a short field coming up for New Mexico State. Bearcat defense going to have to clamp down. 5.5 to go second quarter. 3-0 Aggies as we take a break. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our 2nd consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Back here at Aggie Memorial Stadium, New Mexico State 3, Sam Houston 0 with 5.5 to play in the second one. Remind you, this broadcast is brought to you by Bud Light. This year, Bud Light is for the fans. Bearcat offense held 3 and out, so the Bearcat defense fresh from the bench back to the field. So New Mexico State will start 1st and 10 at their own 47 from left to right. They will run. Logan Fife line up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left, 1 to the right with the tight end offset. 1 in motion from the near side. Fake to give to him. Fire here nearly intercepted by Zyke Lawton as they tried to throw to the near side, but we have a flag that flies in from the back judge. I'm curious to see what this will look. That's in the area of roughing the passer, as the Bearcats were able to lay the hammer on Logan Fife.
Well, it's a great play there by Lawton to knock that pass down.
Incomplete pass. Personal foul. Run to the passer. Defense. Number 90. 15-yard penalty to the previous spot.
So instead of incomplete, in 2nd and 10, the roughing the passer call on Darian Jackson will bring the ball into Bearcat territory and will be marked beyond the 40 at the 38-yard line of Sam Houston.
Big mental mistake there by Sam Houston's defense. I mean, they blocked the pass, but yet rough the passer, get a fresh set of downs, plus 15. Can't do that.
1st and 10 to the 38 for New Mexico State. Fife gets the snap, hands this one off to the receiver in motion from the near side and wrestled to the ground. Wearing number 30, Dean Ford for Sam Houston, able to get TK King to the ground for a loss of 2.
Yeah, that was a great effort by Dean Ford. He's lined up on the near side, chases the runner down all the way to the far side, makes the tackle for a loss. Great play there by Ford.
Of course, Dean Ford, the redshirt freshman from Houston and Morton Ranch High School in Katy. 2nd and 12 now for New Mexico State as Ford makes another big stop for the Cats. Fife in the shotgun, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left as he gets the snap. 4-man rush. Fife in trouble, and he's going to get tackled to the ground for a sack. The man that was called for roughing the passer in Darian Jackson able to get the loss. It's 3rd and long for New Mexico State.
Great play by Darian Jackson. Drops Fife behind the line of scrimmage again for another loss. 3rd and long coming up here for the Aggies. Big play coming up for Sam Houston.
The Bearcat defense just their 8th sack here this season. It's a loss of 2. Make it 3rd and 14 at the 42 of Sam Houston, a bit out of field goal range. The Bearcats looking for another stop as they show blitz. Trips near side as Fife gets the snap on 3rd down. Quick pass to the near side. Got a man open. 35-yard line to the 30. It's enough for a 1st down for New Mexico State's Donovan Fappel. Got needed 14, got 15 to the 27.
Fife was lined up on the far hash marks, throws it all the way across field to a wide open receiver, picks up those 13 yards plus and a fresh set of downs.
A tough break for the Bearcat defense as the drive continues for New Mexico State to the 27. 3.5 to play in this second quarter. 3-0 Aggies. Fife in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each sideline. Terrace the tight end in motion as Fife gets the snap play action. Pressure coming for the Cats. Loads up. Caught. 10-yard line, 5 and out of bounds. Or are they going to say touchdown? Nope. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line on the long catch and run of 26 yards. And the Aggies on the doorstep of their first touchdown of the night.
Another good pass there by Fife. He's got his wide receiver going across the field. Hits him perfectly. Tries to cut up to get into the pylons. A yard shy. Good play there by the Aggies.
Sean Brown, the transfer from Navarro College in Greenville, Texas. It's 1st and goal for the Aggies at the 1.5-yard line. So we have a stoppage here, and both teams are going to their benches. They're going to go and put this under further review Wonder if seeing where the ball exactly is or if Brown indeed crossed the goal line for a touchdown. So with 2:58 to play in this second quarter, it's 3 for New Mexico State, nothing for Sam Houston. We'll bring you the results of the review when we come back after this media timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecurity.solutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
2:58 to play, second quarter in New Mexico. 3 for the Aggies, 0 for Sam Houston. We're at the top of the hour. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Bearcat Sports Network.
And went on to earn an at-large bid in the NCAA tournament this past spring. Meanwhile, New Mexico State women's golf on the direction.
Aggies have the ball down at the Bearcat 2-yard line. First and goal coming up for them. Play is under review right now after a 26-yard pass from Logan Fife to Sean Brown. Almost sprung him for 6, but I think they're trying to review here and see where exactly he stepped out of bounds. And that is why we're in a stoppage for the time being. But either way, the Bearcat defense had New Mexico State 3rd and 14, able to complete a 15-yard pass play to Donovan Fappel was Logan Fife. And then 2 plays later, rather on the next play, able to get it down to Brown for 26. Still waiting for the result.
What's a long review?
It is quite a long review. Well, our head white hat is out from under the DV Sport monitor, so I don't know if we may have just missed the review, but either way, it's looking like the ball is going to stay down at the 2-yard line for this Bearcat defense and the Aggie offense. All right, here we go.
We have no clear shot of the football passing inside the pylon. Therefore, the ball will be placed at the half-yard line to be first and goal.
So move the ball to the half-yard line as they had no clear sight of the ball getting into the end zone. So the Aggies on the just about a foot and a half away from getting into the end zone for the first time tonight. Try to put the pressure back on Sam Houston. Bearcats will not have a lot of time. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout, needing to score before halftime as the Aggies have the ball coming out of the locker room. Fife will bring him in tight, bringing forward the tush push. There it is, stretching the body forward is Fife. And no signal yet from our line judges. Touchdown. Fife able to take it in from half a yard out and extend the Aggie lead with 2:45 left to go here in the second.
Well, I tell you what, when Sam Houston looks back on this one particular drive, they're going to see that 3rd and 13. or 3rd and 14, and just realized right then and there they needed to stop because they got 15 out of it in a fresh set of downs and punched it in.
That caps a 2-minute, 48-second drive for New Mexico State on the Logan Fife touchdown. For Fife, his first touchdown on the ground this season. Ryan Hawk on for the point after try for the Aggies. Snap and hold down. Kick for Hawk through the uprights. And with 2:45 to play in this second quarter, the Aggies of New Mexico State bring it out to a 10-0 advantage. But the Bearcats are going to have a chance to possess the ball here. 2:45 left. All 3 timeouts and the 2-minute timeout. Got to move the ball down the field and come away with some points, whether it be of the 3 variety or the variety of 6.
Yes, they do. They've got to figure out a way to put points on the board and offensively move the ball. That's what they really need to do. Get those first downs, get sustained drives. The Aggies in this first half, if you look at their drives, most of them are long, sustained drives, moving those chains. That is what Sam Houston needs to do, and they need to do it pretty quick.
The Aggies started that drive at their own 47-yard line, anchored by plays of 15 yards and 26 yards. Total it up to 53 in 5 plays in just under 3 minutes, and they extend the lead out 10-0 over Sam Houston. But the Bearcats have an opportunity to respond after Ryan Hawk sends this one to Phillips and Porter, who wait patiently down by the end zone. Decent crowd on hand here at Aggie Memorial Stadium. Couple orange shirts in the stands tonight, trying to cheer on the Bearcats as Phillips lets that one sail into the end zone and out the back for a touchback. And here comes the Bearcat offense. 55 total yards of offense so far tonight, marking for only about just under half of what they had against Texas 2 weeks ago of 113 yards. They got to go the length of the field here with all 3 timeouts. Try and punch it in for 6 before halftime. There's Hunter Watson in the offense with Alton McCaskill back from injury. He'll stand to the right of Watson with a receiver to the near side and 2 to the right. Watson claps out of the shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 25. Keeps it on the option run to the near side. Got a decent block around the 30-yard line for Michael Phoenix, and Watson able to scamper out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Forcing him out was Nick Session. It's a gain of 6 for 2nd and 4.
Nice run, Hunter Watson. Little play action fake. Pulls the ball, takes it himself around the near side. Picks up those 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Watson now 4 carries for 4 yards on the night. To the 31-yard line from right to left, the Cats go. McCaskill stands behind Watson in the pistol as he gets the snap, and he'll hand it off to McCaskill, who's got some space across the 40-yard line before he's tackled at the 44. And that tackle at the end of it was the only contact made. Picks up 13 and a first down to the 44 of the Cats for Sam Houston as they look to move, but that will take us to the 2-minute timeout. On the field, McCaskill's run of 13 keeps the drive going for Sam Houston. 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Down 10-0 are the Bearcats, but they're moving as we head to the timeout on the field. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
If you have Apple TV, Roku, or Fire TV, then you have access to BSN Plus, the all-new TV app streaming your favorite Bearcat sports. Watch highlights, press conferences, post-game interviews, or listen to your favorite BSN podcasts. BSN Plus is also the audio flagship of Sam Houston football, basketball, baseball, and softball, as well as BSN Live. Download the BSN Plus app today.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, So good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
Back here in Las Cruces, New Mexico State 10, Sam Houston 0. 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Bearcats with the ball, the 44-yard line. Want to let you know, coming up on the City of Huntsville halftime report, we'll have stats and analysis of this first half of play. A look at your weather report brought to you by City of Huntsville at halftime. Also have a snippet from our most recent episode of BSN Extras. Jason Barfield sat down with Sam Houston men's basketball head coach Chris Mudge. A look at the college football scoreboard and much more to come on the City of Huntsville halftime report. Bearcats have the ball at their own 44. From right to left they go after Alton McCaskill rushed for 13 yards before he was wrestled to the ground by Ezra Christensen. They need to go 56 yards to try and punch in for pay dirt. They need to get around the 25-yard line to get to R.J. Lopez's field goal range, who's already missed from 48 tonight. Watson on the shotgun on 1st and 10. Passes to the back, McCaskill. Got a good lead block from Rayfield Lawton, trying to bounce out of trouble and able to turn something out of nothing. Up to midfield goes McCaskill for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up as the Bearcats go hurry up.
A nice run there by McCaskill. It's just Watson hitting him in the flat on the far side. He cuts up field, picks up some good yards. 2nd down, Sam Houston.
Bob, for a moment, New Mexico State made the tackle in space that Tony Sanchez harped about in his press conference this week. Instead, McCaskill goes for 6. They go spread, trips near side, McCaskill in motion from the far side. Minute and a half to play. Watson pumps, fires over the middle. Catch made, Grady O'Neal. 35-yard line before he's helicoptered at the 34. Picks up 16 and a first down for the Cats.
Great route and catch. Grady O'Neal, he takes it up the middle of the field, breaks it to the right. Completed pass, Hunter Watson.
And New Mexico State and Tony Sanchez will call their first of 3 timeouts. Minute 16 left in the second quarter as the catch is made by Grady O'Neal, the transfer from Wisconsin. His first target and first grab on the night got the Bearcats closing in on the red zone here of New Mexico State. You look at this offense for Sam Houston, just a lot of things that just haven't gone their way this season on the offensive side of the ball. They're last in red zone offense. They are 127th in the country in scoring offense. Their total offense is in the bottom 4. I mean, we say all those negative things, but they have shown flashes of what this team can be on the opening drive and now this drive.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, the stats, they look terrible. Let's just call it what it is. But they have had flashes of some good plays here tonight, and it looks like they're on the move here, trying to get something right here before halftime.
Watson 10 for 14 through the air, 62 yards. Alton McCaskill on the ground, 5 carries for 28 yards. That pass to O'Neal, the longest pass play of the night so far for Sam Houston. As we continue to roll along here, there's immediate timeout on the field, but we're going to keep it right here for the time being.
You know, that's one of the things, when you think about Hunter Watson and his past performances this season, most of his passes are short, in the flats, to running backs. Somehow he's got to figure out a way to throw some medium routes, some long routes, get his 2 best receivers involved. They've got to figure out how to do that.
Of course, the Bearcats playing the first of 4 consecutive midweek games here in the month of October. A return to conference play since the season opener against Western Kentucky. Bearcats last year in October, they went 3-1 in midweek games, their only loss being to Western Kentucky. They're 5-1 overall last year in non-Saturday ball games, according to last year's stats. So this is a team that's been tried and true in the midweek games, just trying to find a way to scratch out that first win. The Bearcats also trying to look for their first score since the matchup against Hawaii just under a month ago. Teams will get ready to break their huddles here. Hunter Watson and the offense will trot back out. You look at that New Mexico State defense. This is a defense that's without a couple of key factors for them tonight. Takara Cobbs, the former Sam Houston Bearcat, he's out in this ball game. Tyler Martinez, one of their heart and souls of that linebacker core, he is out in this ball game, as well as number 32, Sadiq Shabazz. So the Aggies without some key players on their defense tonight. An opportunity for the Bearcats offense to try and exploit just that. We come out of the timeout, minute 21 left to go in the second. Aggies 10, Bearcats 0, but the Bearcats operating in Maroon territory. First and 10 at the 34 from right to left. McCaskill in motion as Watson operates from the shotgun, trips near side, gets the snap. And they go to McCaskill, and it's going to be a loss of 2. I think the Bearcats are going to be forced to call one of their first timeouts. This is Ezra Christensen, the transfer from Fresno State, renders the loss of 2. Bearcats don't call timeout. They'll keep the offense out there for 2nd and 12 at the 36. Watson alone in the backfield. 3 receivers left, 2 right. 1 minute to go, second quarter, down 10. Number 10 gets the snap with a 3-man rush coming. Stays calm in the pocket, but now forced to roll out here to the left. And he'll try to take off and run with it, forced out of bounds beyond the original line of scrimmage to the 33. Stops the clock with 45 seconds. If the Cats can't get any forward momentum, it'd be a 50-yard try from here. They've got to try and get it closer.
Great downfield block by Malik Phillips to get Hunter Watson another couple of yards there, but great effort on his part. Big third down coming up right here. 3rd and 9. 45 seconds left in this first half.
Cats are 1 for 5 on third downs tonight, 8 for 56 on the season. Watson again alone in the backfield on 3rd and 8, or 3rd and 9 rather. He gets the snap. 3-man rush. Watson fires, incomplete. Looking for Grady O'Neal. Threw it a tad early as Troy Geathers got his hands on it. It's 4th down. And R.J. Lopez, is he going to come out for the field goal try? No, it's going to be the birthday boy, Christian Pavon, to come out and try the field goal try.
Ah, there we go. Christian Pavon's first opportunity for a field goal this season.
Indeed. Ball's going to be spotted down by Nico Adamanelli at the 41. This is a 51-yard try for Christian Pavon, and it's his first try of the season. He hit from 52 to open Rice last year. Snap and hold down. Pavon swings the leg, has the distance, and through the uprights. Happy birthday, Christian Pavon, as he boots that one through from 51 to get the Cats on the A 42-yard, minute and 24-second drive for the Bearcats, and that snaps the scoreless streak for Sam Houston.
Well, that ought to give Sam Houston a shot in the arm going into halftime, and they certainly need it because they're going to be on defense coming out to start this third quarter.
Pavon will now head back out onto the field. Try and pin New Mexico State back here. New Mexico State, they're going to have 2 timeouts in 35 seconds to try and get downfield. Pavon connecting there from 51. Again, hit from 52, which was his career long. Mind you, he hit that one against Rice from 52, his first career field goal attempt. So the big leg gets the Bearcats on the board. Make it 10-3 with 35 ticks left as Pavon runs up to the ball. Puts the boot to it. It'll sail out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies will take it 1st and 10 from the 25. So like you said, Brian, it could give the Bearcats a shot in the arm there to be able to get points before heading to the locker room. And now we'll see how New Mexico State approaches this last drive of the quarter. They're going to have the ball to start the second half. But the Bearcat defense still has to mind their P's and Q's here if New Mexico State decides to go aggressive.
Yeah, they do. The secondary cannot afford to let a wideout get behind them because Fife, he'll just lay it out there for you.
Fife will line him up 1st and 10 from the 25 in the shotgun. Gets the snap, just hands this one off. That's Callaway on the carry. Forward to the 29-yard line.
With the carry.
Gets 4. Doesn't appear either team is going to use any of their timeouts that they have remaining. We'll see if the Mexico State decides to run one more play. They don't have to. The play clock's 10 seconds ahead of the game clock. And the sidelines are going to start careening towards the locker room. So we've played 30 minutes of football. And we have got 2 scores on the board. The Aggies, they have 10. The Bearcats, they have 3. One-possession game as we head to halftime. The City of Huntsville halftime report will come your way after these messages from Van Wagner. This is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Plan your next trip to Huntsville with the Visit Huntsville app, available on iPhone and Android. Find your next spot for a bite to eat before you cheer on your Bearcats, or extend your visit with one of our online interactive tours through town. Search Visit Huntsville in the App Store to download and plan your adventure today. The City of Huntsville is proud to support your Bearcats. Eat 'em up, cats.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, cats.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Hey Bearcats, did you know the BSN Podcast Network is available on Apple and Spotify? You can listen to our players-only podcast, Cat's Eye, hosted by athletes talking about the topics that relate to them most. Also listen to episodes of BSN Extra and replays of BSN Live. Be sure and subscribe to BSN Podcast and get notified anytime a new episode is released.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
Welcome back to Aggie Memorial Stadium. Here at the halftime break, brought to you by our friends at the City of Huntsville. New Mexico State has the lead 10-3 over Sam Houston to kick off weekday Conference USA and a return to conference play for the Orange and White as we welcome you back inside the broadcast booth with the former Bearcat quarterback Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Glad to have you with us tonight wherever you may be here in the shadow of the Oregon Mountains. One half of play, BA, your assessment so far. The Bearcat defense had their woes in that first half, but Sam Houston, we alluded to it, needed some score before going into halftime. They got that from the birthday boy, 51-yard field goal from Christian Pavon. got it to be a one-possession game. Aggies have the ball to start the second half, but your assessment of the Cats after one half of play?
Well, first of all, great kick by Pavon to get Sam Houston some points, which we haven't had in a long time. Offensively, when this game started, Hunter Watson and company, they looked great. They were marching the ball down the field. They were converting third downs, getting first downs. The drive stalled. The offense cooled off. Then the defense kind of took over for Sam Houston. And they were doing enough to get the ball back into Sam Houston's offensive hands to try to keep this game tight. And right now, we got a great battle on our hands.
That score for the Bearcats, it's their first since 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter at Hawaii when Landon Locke put a shovel pass to Elijah Green for 21 yards. That's the last time the Bearcats had scored, so that was huge to have that going into the locker room. So far for the Bearcat offense, Hunter Watson, 10 for 15, 62 yards, but a lot of short pass plays, nothing much downfield. And when it has gone downfield, it hasn't had a lot of success. Only one pass of 15-plus. That was to Grady O'Neal on that last drive for Sam Houston. That went 16. What does the offense have to do on that front, or is there have to be adjustments on the play calling side, or is it the offense just not getting enough separation in the wideout core?
You know what? That's a great question, Carlos. I think personally, it looks to me like there's separation out on the field. It looks like Hunter Watson, when he throws a ball, he's getting right bumped into his offensive line, so he can't extend his arm. But then some of the decisions, like the last time the Cats had offense, he threw into triple coverage. So he's got to be much smarter with where he's throwing the football, but he doesn't have a whole lot of time to go through those progressions and find a wide open receiver. Somehow, some way, they have got to come together. And once they do, they'll be dangerous, but they're not there yet.
On the other side for New Mexico State, Logan Fife, 11 for 14, 143 yards through the air. Bearcats have done decent there at the back end of that half to limit the ground game, but the arm of Logan Fife has been the difference for them so far in this ball game. And they have done well against a Bearcat defense that is bottom 5 in the country in total defense. So what does the defense have to adjust here at halftime?
Well, they have put a lot of pressure on Fife. I love that. He has had some great throws, but he has gotten drilled. And eventually, as the game carries on, he's going to get a little bit more cognizant of getting those hits. So defense keeps staying aggressive, but secondary for Sam Houston, man, they look sometimes like they're lost out there. They have got to figure out those schemes that they're trying to run defensively. And if they can do that again, man, this team will come together.
Leading tackler so far for the Bearcats tonight is number 4, Jaden Scott. He's got 5 tackles, 3 doing it on his own. Dean Ford has made some good plays. He's got one of the 2 tackles for loss for Sam Houston. The other one going to Darian Jackson, who responded well after being called for a penalty and was able to get the sack of Fife, the lone sack so far in the Bearcats side of things. 1 sack on the other side for New Mexico State. Ezra Christensen has that one on Watson. Nathan Mitchell, the leading tackler for New Mexico State. He's also the leading tackler of this ball game so far. He's got 5. So that's a look at your first half stats here between Sam Houston and New Mexico State. A 10-3 ball game here as the Aggies have the 7-point tilt. As we continue on here on the City of Huntsville Halftime Report, here's a snippet of our most recent episode of BSN Extra. Jason Barfield, our Director of Broadcasting, recently sat down with men's basketball coach Chris Mudge of Sam Houston. Get his thoughts on the upcoming season that begins in just over a month away.
And, it's like what you learned the position was going to be as you watch Jason Hooten run this program. It's a different job now for you than what you sat there and observed from that second chair. How different is this job, say, now than it was 4 or 5 years ago?
It is entirely different. Let's just say if you had a job description, 50% of it would be totally new to what was done even the year before I got here, because NIL was not a thing before I became the head coach. And so my learning curve has been steep because it's been on many different fronts. Obviously, moving that chair over from the basketball perspective is a learning curve. But then also the general manager side of things, the fundraising side of things has become almost as important as the coaching piece. And you see around the country, all these big schools are getting general managers because it is a totally different skill set. the things that you have to do every day, from managing, what we would call payroll, fundraising, all those things, is totally different than what a coach was doing before, and takes up a lot of time. The time that I spend fundraising and managing those things takes away from being able to help my team as much as I can. And they're the most important thing. The guys that we have are that. And so I'm still learning a mile a minute, and I'll probably continue learning, obviously, throughout my career. But it is an entirely different job that I was prepared for well from the basketball side, from the coaches that I worked for, but nothing other than being in the middle of it like I am now can prepare me for the other side that comes with it, and also might be just as important, unfortunately, to the X's and O's of things.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at it, and it's, you talk about continuing to learn, the last 2 to 3 years, it feels like not only is there something new every year, there's something big that's new every year. It's not just little bitty changes in the way this process works. It is big things that keep getting added to this process. So you're constantly probably having to pivot, and what was important last year probably isn't as important this year.
Well, and the process is to get through to those changes. It's not overnight. Things take time to pivot on how this gets paid to that, or what's allowed over here. You start following this pathway that the NCAA says is okay, and so you set up the things to get that going, and then a lawsuit happens, or they change a rule, and then oh no, you can't do it that way. Now you got to go do it then this way. And so a large part of the general manager side of the job is helping to get those processes set up. And I will give our administration and Bobby Williams credit. They've done a great job of continuing to try to pivot and stay up with the times as these rules are changing, sometimes daily, of how you're able to do this legally, how you're able to do that, what pathways you can get this to this type of player or that. And it's certainly, you have to be flexible, you have to be nimble, you have to be able to change on your feet. And all of this is happening while Sam Houston Athletic Department moved into Conference USA, which was a huge jump in a lot of different ways. To get football obviously went to an entirely different level. But even in the other sports, the level was a jump in terms of budget, in terms of facilities, in terms of what other departments have to be on the level. And man, Sam Houston in the athletic department has made great strides on that time. But it is a journey. It is going to take some time to make strides from the conference move, as well as the changing revenue share, NIL, and scholarship numbers that are changed.
Because mindsets have to change.
Yes.
The way you approach the job, the way you approach everything has to change. A couple of weeks ago, Bobby was on, and he was just talking about how he has to be a different person. He has to approach people differently now. And the Bob that everybody knows and loves isn't going to be the Bob that everybody sees moving forward, because he's going to have to be more direct. He's going to have to, we saw it in a meeting, he's got to say some things that maybe he hasn't said publicly. And so the approach has to change. Is that something you're feeling as well?
100%. I do my best to be a very relational person and create relationships and grow those and get people to be a part of our family and the program. But because of the general manager fundraiser side, I'm having to ask for money. And unfortunately, the hard truths that fans, coaches, administration have to realize, and we have here, but fans have to realize also, is that the money side is the most important thing to correlate to winning. They did a national study.
You can listen to all of the BSN podcasts on GoBearcats.com, the Bearcat Sports app, as well as on Apple and Spotify. 10-3 here during the City of Huntsville halftime report. The Aggies leading your Bearcats. Aggies have the ball to start the second half. BA, real quick, your halftime adjustments for Sam Houston. What do they have to do to piece it together in the final 30 minutes to get win number one?
Well, I think they need to build on what Christian Pavon did right before halftime. Put points on the board, right? Offensively, they've got to figure out a way to have a sustained drive, Carlos. We talk about it every week. If they can do that and put points on the board, this is going to be a good ball game. And defensively, just stick to those wideouts. Don't let them get behind you. Just keep them in front of you. Keep playing aggressive defense. And they keep that up, we'll have a Bearcat win.
10-3 your score here at the halftime break as we now dive into a look at the college football scoreboard. The Bearcats and Aggies tonight, the only game in college football that is currently underway here tonight, the only game scheduled. Looking ahead to tomorrow, Delaware is hosting Western Kentucky, a game where the Blue Hens, led by former Bearcat OC Ryan Carty in his first year at the FBS level, they're 3-1. Western Kentucky's 4-1. The Blue Hens hosting the Hilltoppers tomorrow. 6 p.m. Central Time kickoff on the CBS Sports Network. The only ranked team that will be playing are the number 23 BYU Cougars. They are at 9:30 kick on ESPN, taking on former Jack State head coach and now head coach at West Virginia in Rich Rodriguez. Looking ahead to an action-packed Saturday in college football. As we scroll through, number 9 Texas will be in Gainesville, Florida, taking on the Gators at SEC play at 2:30 p.m. kick. And another big SEC matchup, number 16 Vanderbilt taking on number 10 Alabama. That's a 2:30 p.m. kickoff on ABC. Number 21 Notre Dame will host Boise State at 2:30 p.m. on NBC. Number 24 Virginia up against undefeated Louisville, 2:30 p.m. kickoff on ESPN2. The only other Conference USA team in action is on Saturday. It's FIU heading to Storrs, Connecticut to take on UConn, a 2:30 p.m. kickoff on the CBS Sports Network. Big matchup in the Big 12 of undefeateds. Number 11 Texas Tech will be in the Bayou City to take on the Houston Cougars and former Bearcat head coach Willie Fritz. That's a 6 p.m. kickoff on ESPN. Number 1 team in the country, Ohio State, will host Minnesota in Columbus, a 6:30 p.m. kickoff on NBC. Another ranked matchup, number 3 Miami takes on number 18 Florida State. That's a 6:30 p.m. kickoff on ABC. Number 6 Texas A&M, they will battle Mississippi State. 6:30 p.m. in Aggieland on the SEC Network. And a couple of nightcappers, Duke and Cal, meet at 9:30 p.m. on ESPN. Nevada and Fresno State, they're 9:30 p.m. on the CBS Sports Network. For Sam Houston Sports, big congratulations to Kendall Ayers and Sam Houston Soccer. A 1-0 win over Middle Tennessee tonight back at home. The Cats on the pitch, now 2-0-1 in Conference USA play. And Bearcat Volleyball is here in Las Cruces as well. I'm not sure if they're here at the ball game tonight or not, but they're getting ready for a matchup with New Mexico State at the Pan American Center next door here, as they will be going at 7 p.m. tomorrow night and at 1 p.m. on Saturday to continue Conference USA play. The Bearcats on the volleyball court looking for their first conference win of the season. Those games will both be streamed on ESPN+. That's your look at the college football and Bearcat scoreboards here tonight as we wrap up the City of Huntsville halftime report with your weather report on a gorgeous night here in Las Cruces. 79 degrees out there right now. We talk about it a lot. It's a dry heat out here in the desert. It got up to 90 today, but it feels great out there and nothing but clear skies above us here for your City of Huntsville weather report. Now let's step aside and take a break, and when we come back in 2 minutes and change, we will bring you the second half. Aggies have the ball first. Bearcat defense looking to stiffen up, down 10-3 as we get ready for the second half here in the land of enchantment. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Receive updates from Conference USA Sports, as well as photos, links, and videos by becoming a fan of Conference USA on Facebook and following on the X and Instagram at Conference USA. You can also follow hashtag #NoLimitsOnUs to connect to CUSA on social.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our second consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com, to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, playtime. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Sam Houston Football is brought to you by HEB, the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association, City of Huntsville, First Financial Bank, King Ranch Ag and Turf, Pepsi, Remax Prime Properties, TNT Securities, and UT Physicians Orthopedics.
Welcome back to the City of the Crosses, Las Cruces, New Mexico. 10-3 your score as we wrap up halftime here in New Mexico. The Aggies are going to have the ball first to start this second half of play, so it'll be a look to that Bearcat defense under the direction of first-year head coach Phil Longo and first-year DC from NC State Freddie Autry-Lindsay, as defense able to hold the Aggies to just the two scores, the field goal and the touchdown, in that second quarter of play, after the two teams were scoreless after the first 15 minutes. Some bright spots for the Bearcats on both sides. Got to let them shine out where the lights shine brightest on national television. And when the eyes of the country are on you, the Bearcats, what's at stake for them in this second half? Trying to get that first win of 2025 and avoid their first 0-5 start, starting 0-8 in 2023. For New Mexico State, they're trying to avoid falling below 500 and trying to get to 3-0 for the first time at home since 2007. As here we go to start this second half. Pavon puts the leg to it. It's a short kick from Pavon and will be returned by TK King from the 10-yard line and tackled just beyond the 25, so about works the same as a touchback. And King returns it out to around the 26, 27-yard line. That's where Logan Fife and the Aggie offense will set up shop for their first drive of the second half.
Well, it's going to be important for Sam Houston's defense to make a statement early here in the second half by putting pressure on Fife, staying tight on those wideouts, playing solid defense.
So first down for New Mexico State from their own 26 as they move left to right. Fife in the pistol as he motions the tight end in Unger as he gets the snap, fake the give, fires. Near side, and the catch is made by King around the 35-yard line and tackled at the 38 by the Bearcats secondary. Enough to move the chains. Gain of 13 and a first down.
King lined up on the near side, runs a curl route about 15 to 18 yards. Fife hits him perfectly as he makes his turn. Big play there, New Mexico State.
Transfer from Wyoming, wreaking havoc in this ball game so far. That was his fourth catch of the night. First and 10 as Fife gets the snap from the 39. Pumps, felt the pressure, and now starting to slip out of it, did Fife. Thought for a moment they would get him in the backfield. But Fife able to scramble away for a gain of 2. Chauncey Cheedy got him to the ground. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah, well, really good job by the secondary for Sam Houston. They had great coverage then. Fife looking downfield. Nobody's open. He takes it himself. Bearcat defense converged on him. Big play there for Sam Houston.
1 minute down in this third quarter of play on the Bud Light game clock. 10-3 New Mexico State with the lead. 3 down linemen for the Bearcats. King in motion from the near side as Fife gets the snap and hands it off to the back. Callaway. And nearly able to try and strip it away from Callaway to Darian Jackson. But Jackson stops him at the 45-yard line, sets up 3rd and 4 after the gain of 4 for Callaway.
Darian Jackson, very, very physical, 6'2", 290-pound redshirt sophomore.
He's come up with some big plays for Sam Houston so far tonight. Transfer out of Mount San Antonio College sets up 3rd down for New Mexico State, where they're 6 for 7 so far tonight. They need 4 yards to chains for them to move. Callaway in motion as Fife gets the snap of the blitz coming, and it's incomplete. C.J. Brown in coverage on the intended target, one of the favorite targets of Fife and Gavin Harris, And the punt team will come out for New Mexico State as the Bearcat defense makes a stand.
Great play, C.J. Brown over here on the near side. New Mexico State runs about a 10 to 12-yard out route. C.J. Brown beats the fall, knocks it down, forces the Aggies to punt the ball away.
Brown entered tonight as the leading tackler for the Bearcats. His fourth pass defended on the season will render a punt for the first time tonight for Max Dean. Dean stands at his own 31 and gets this one off, kind of off the side of his foot. But it will take an Aggie roll inside the 20 as Allen lets it roll out of bounds. But the Bearcat defense does their job out of the locker room and allows the Bearcat offense to take the field in just a few moments. 13:03 to play third quarter. It's Aggies 10, Bearcats 3. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to start prepping for game day right away.
CUSA Insider is the official podcast of Conference USA. Whether you're a diehard alum, a devoted CUSA fan, or a casual sports enthusiast, this podcast is designed with you in mind. They'll bring you the exclusive interviews with athletes, coaches, and insiders, shedding light on the stories and happenings from around the league. Subscribe to CUSA Insider on Apple, Spotify, or Amazon Music, or watch the show on YouTube. CUSA Insider, the official podcast of Conference USA.
Aaron Watson for First Financial Bank.
Between the kids' stuff, being on the road, working at my ranch, I don't always have time to focus on everyday tasks like banking. That's why I rely on the First Financial Bank mobile app. I can pull out my phone anytime, anywhere, and handle my banking business in seconds. And if I need to talk to someone, a friendly, helpful voice is only a phone call away. Take your time back with First Financial Bank's mobile banking. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
One of the many perks of being a student at Sam Houston is receiving free access to all Sam Houston athletic events. Now, getting your free ticket is easier than ever. Sam Houston students can now claim their free ticket right from their phone. Download the Bearcat Sports app and find the students link in tickets. Scan your free ticket at the gate and enjoy Bearcat Sports as often as you like.
.13:03 to play third quarter at Aggie Memorial Stadium in Las Cruces. The Aggies 10, Bearcats 3, as they will head onto the field for their first offensive possession of the second half. Will Sam Houston and Hunter Watson's offense. After the defense able to hold the Aggies at midfield, Bearcats will take over from their own 17-yard line, moving right to left across your radio dial. Watson lines up at the pistol with McCaskill the back. Phillips in motion as Watson gets the snap. They'll run it with McCaskill, slipping around would-be tacklers. The pile gets him down around the 22-23-yard line. So a solid pickup of 5 or 6 for Alton McCaskill. Sets up a second and manageable for the Cats.
Yeah, great run up the middle by McCaskill to get this drive started. That's what you want to see right there. Big positive yards on the first carry.
Picked up 7 carries for 32 yards on the return game for Alton McCaskill. Caskill had 11 carries for 72 yards in the season opener against Western Kentucky with a touchdown. 2 in the backfield with Watson here. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 4. Trying to draw the Aggies off sides. On the second clap, he gets the snap. He'll keep it on the option. Throws to Coco Brown in the open field. Enough for a first down. And some more run after initial contact for Coco Brown. Took it from the 23. And the ball spotted at the 38. Pickup of 15 and a first down.
Great catch and run. Coco Brown over in the flats on the right side. Hunter Brown hits it perfectly in stride. Big first down. Sam Houston.
After the pickup of 15, sets up 1st and 10 from the 38. Coco Brown, one of the leading receivers on this roster. He stays in the backfield here with Watson. And McCaskill standing right behind number 10. 2 receivers left, 1 right on 1st and 10 from the 38 as Watson looks to pass. Looking for McCaskill. That is going to be an incomplete pass as that one off the fingertips of McCaskill, 2nd and 10.
Trying to hit McCaskill on the near side in the flats. It looks to me like, oh, man, bounced off his helmet. Nonetheless, incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 coming up for the Bearcats.
Worried for a moment there that may have been a backwards, ultimately what would have been a backwards lateral to McCaskill. So the Cats catch a break as they blow the play dead. 11:44 to play on the Bud Light game clock, third quarter, 10-3 New Mexico State. Watson with two backs, awaits the snap from Dawn. He's got it. Lost it on the ground, but got it right back. Trying to carry it around the near side, able to turn some positive yardage out of it is Watson. Picks up 2 to get it up for 3rd and 8 at the 40.
Well, this is a critical third down right here. This is in the second half. They are not very good at converting, and they have a chance here, but again, it's 3rd and long. They need to convert right here.
Cats will need their own 48 to move the chains. It's 3rd down and 8. They're 1 for 6 on 3rd downs tonight. Watson in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each sideline. 3 up on the line for New Mexico State. Phillips in motion from the slot on the near side. Watson gets the snap. They only rush 3. Watson fires. Caught! Coco Brown. Midfield and down to the Aggie 41-yard line. Big catch and run for Coco, and the chains move once again.
Well, that was a great catch by Coco. The ball is thrown behind him. He spins around. He's running just kind of a seam route. Catches the ball, secures it, turns upfield, picks up the first down. Nice job.
Cats go to hurry up as they're down to the Aggie 43. They run it with Brown once again, slipping around would-be tacklers around the right side, down to the 35-yard line. Picks up 8 as Coco Brown brings up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back big chunk plays for number 34.
Tackle made by number 13, Davis.
2 years ago, head coach Casey Keeler at the time really high on that young man wearing number 34, and he's showing it here for Phil Longo in his first year. 2nd and 2 for the Bearcats at the Aggie 35. O'Neal in motion. They'll pitch play it to him, and he only able to get, he doesn't get the one like I thought he did. He loses. Nope, it's no gain. And stopped by Nick Session of the Aggies. It's another big 3rd down for the Bearcats. They need 3 yards to convert. They're able to go nowhere with O'Neal on the pitch play.
Big 3rd down right here for Sam Houston.
Already converted 1 on this drive to Coco Brown. He's off the field here on 3rd and 3. McCaskill the back. Phillips in motion. Run it with McCaskill. It's got a first down. And stopped at the 30-yard line as McCaskill able to pick up 6, and the chains move on another 3rd down conversion for the Cats.
Straight handoff up the middle. McCaskill gets the ball. He's already heading downfield with a full head of steam. Picks up the first down. Good job.
On a night where you don't have your leading receiver and starting running back Elijah Green, McCaskill has stepped up to the call. 1st and 10 at the 30. Cats moving right to left as Watson changes play at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Watson gets the snap, runs it again with McCaskill, and tackled at the 25-yard line. Burnock Aya, transfer from Tyler Junior College, the redshirt junior, able to get McCaskill to the turf. And ultimately, no gain. Thought maybe McCaskill got a little bit more, but they say no gain for Alton. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30. Watson awaits the snap. Sends Phillips in motion from the near side on 2nd down. 2 backs, he gets the snap. Looking to pass, fires over the middle. Caught, Quavez Humphreys. Able to come down with that one at the 16-yard line. Picks up 14. And then the Bearcats roll into the red zone for the first time this evening.
Hunter Watson's best throw all night. He stands tall in the pocket. Quavez Humphreys runs a post route. Hits him perfectly in stride. Nice play.
There's a New Mexico State defense that is near the top and limiting opponents in the red zone. 18th in the country in red zone stoppage as Watson gets the snap 1st and 10 from the 16. Handed off to the back McCaskill. Not able to get any forward momentum. Stopped at the line of scrimmage at the 16. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Well, this is where it gets difficult for offenses. When you get inside that red zone, the field kind of closes in on you. You don't have near the room you typically do, you got to play clean football.
7:56 to play third quarter. The Aggies have 10. The Bearcats have 3. Cats trying to cash in. 2nd and 10 at the 16. McCaskill, the feature back. 2 receivers to the left, or rather the right. That's Phillips and Humphreys. Bledsoe to the near side. Play clock down to 4. Watson gets the shotgun snap. And off again to McCaskill. Cuts it back, but tackled at the 14-yard line. Only a pickup of about 2 and another big third down for the Bearcat offense halfway through the third, down 7.
Now, this is huge right here. If they can punch it in, they have a chance to tie this ball game up. You need to get 6 out of this drive.
Zayden Davis, the one that got the stop on McCaskill after only a pickup of 1. Third down and 9 for the Bearcats at the 15. They've converted 2 third downs on this drive alone. And timeout taken by Phil Longo. 7:02 to play in this third quarter, and a big third down and 9 coming up here for the Bearcats. We're going to keep it right here as Longo and the offense talk this one over. Brian, like we said, they've already converted 2 third downs on this drive. What do you like here on 3rd and 9?
Well, they've got to get Quavez Humphreys going. He's already had a couple of good catches here tonight. Get him the ball. Get him some separation from the defender. Hit him in stride. 6 points out of that deal.
The Redshirts.
This, Carlos, looks like the very first drive of the game tonight. This one right here. They've got to finish it.
Humphreys, the redshirt senior from Junction City, Kansas, entered tonight with just 1 catch for 9 yards so far this evening. He's got 3 catches for 26 yards. One of the feature receivers that returned from last year's New Orleans Bowl winning team. He'll line up as the far side receiver furthest from us, part of a triple package with the tight end Austin Smith in the slot, Phillips between him and Humphreys. Bledsoe will go one-on-one to the near side, Brown the back with Watson in the gun on 3rd and 9 from the 15 of New Mexico State. Watson claps, hits the snap, blitz coming, they throw to the back, Brown, and it falls to the turf incomplete. They're saying this is a live football. I don't think that was a backwards pass. They're saying it's Aggie football on a backwards pass from Sam Houston.
Unbelievable. Oh, wow. There you go.
For a moment, neither team was jumping on the football.
Well, it was 3rd and 9. You have your running back trying to go out in the flats. So it looked like Hunter Watson possibly threw the ball backwards to him.
The Bearcats catch it unfortunate break. Cole Schnedt-Goke was the one that landed on it, the Quincy College transfer. And so the Bearcats, on one of their most promising drives of the night, end up turning it over in the red zone back to New Mexico State. And with 6:56 to play in the third, the Aggies hang on to the 10-3 tilt they have on Sam Houston. Media timeout on the field. Be back in 90 seconds. From Van Wagner, this is Sam Houston Football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
You value your time. So does First Financial Bank. We know all time is precious. Me time, family time, play time. Important tasks like banking take away from that time. First Financial Bank's digital banking solutions place financial decisions at your fingertips in seconds. From personal banking to securing your financial wellness, visit ffin.com/your-time to see how you can take back your time. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
On the field or just on the go, UT Physicians Orthopedics is with you during life's unexpected stumbles. We offer comprehensive treatment options, on-site imaging, and personalized care. With locations across the greater Houston area, you can find care close to home. Visit utortho.com or call 713-486-7500 to schedule an appointment today. Better healthcare starts with you. UT Physicians.
You hear that? That's the sound of Pepsi Zero Sugar, the better tasting, more refreshing Zero Sugar Cola. Listen to that endless pour. Pure refreshment. If it sounds this good, just imagine how it tastes. Oh yeah, so good. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let your taste decide.
6:56 to play in this third quarter on the Bud Light game clock. New Mexico State 10, Sam Houston 3 in the kickoff of Weekday Conference USA. Bearcats' most recent drive, one of their most promising of the ball game and one of their best of the season thus far, ends up being a fumble on a backwards pass to Coco Brown from Hunter Watson, and Kolshnet Goki lands on it, the grad senior defensive tackle for New Mexico State, and it's a turnover for the Bearcats, their first of the night of that variety. Give it back to the Aggies at their own 19-yard line, and they remain down 10-3 as the Bearcat defense looks to stiffen up once again. Fife, the quarterback, lines up in the shotgun. Two receivers to his left, one to the right, and we got flags. Our first flags of the second half. Each team has only been penalized once tonight, and it looks like this is in the area of false start. Oh. It could be delay of game on New Mexico State. On the defense?
Yep, Sam Houston.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, misread him there. Not very often you hear delay of game called on your defense, so move the ball up 5. It's now 1st and 5 for the Aggies to the 24. 5 in the gun once again. 3 on the line for the Bearcats. 1 in motion from the far side. 5 fakes it to him. Looking deep downfield, he'll throw to his safety valve and tackled at the 24-yard line. A late flag's going to come in. Cecil Powell was the one that made the tackle. Number 1 for New Mexico State, the running back, Kadarius Callaway.
Well, I wonder what the flag is about.
I think they're going to try and get Powell for a face mask, but I don't know if he got him by the face mask. It looked more around the shoulder.
Yeah, that looked like a clean tackle.
Defense, number 2. 15-yard penalty for the end of the play. Automatic first down.
So an automatic first down for New Mexico State as Cecil Powell is called for the face mask.
Well, the mental mistakes are killing Sam Houston tonight. I mean, face masks right there when you have them stopped. You just can't do those kind of things.
So the ball moves up now to the Aggie 39, 5 in the shotgun as they go tight formation. 5 fakes the give to the back. Callaway loads this one up, looking deep down the field. Got a man down there, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line. T.K. King. 3 Bearcats around him, and King able to get it down inside the 10.
Another great pass by Fife. He just lays it out there. King outruns the coverage. Perfect pass. Huge play. New Mexico State.
Ball spotted at the Bearcat 7. On that long pass play from the arm of Logan Fife, all the way down to his favorite target of the night, T.K. King, the transfer from Wyoming. So 1st and goal for the Aggies at the 7. From left to right they go. Fife gets the snap, handed off to Callaway. Runs into a pile of Bearcats, still chugging the legs. Last stretch at the end, they say he's down at the 1. So picks up 6. 2nd and goal coming up at the 1 for Kadarius Callaway.
Straight handoff up the middle to Callaway. Great job. Second effort on his part. After initial contact, knocking on the door once again.
So after the 54-yard pass play from Logan Fife, one of his longest marks of the season, gets it down inside the Bearcat 10. The carry of 6 for Callaway down to the 1. So they'll go into the tight formation once again as they try to push Logan Fife in for the second time tonight. Quarterback keeper for Fife. Ball popped out! Sam Houston trying to land on it and squirted away from Sam Houston. Oh my goodness, they had a chance to force the turnover. They forced it out, but it got out of the hands just like butter.
Sam Houston defender had a chance to scoop it up. The ball just bounced away from his hands and into the Aggies, and they retain possession.
Psyche Lawton almost able to get a takeaway, and the Aggies will hang on to the football as they landed back on top of it. It's a loss of 8 to bring up 3rd and goal at the 9, so the tush push doesn't work that time for New Mexico State. Got 4 on the play clock here for the Aggies. I don't know if Tony Sanchez sees it. He does, and calls a timeout with 1 on the play clock. Stops the clock with 4:25 remaining in this third quarter. The Aggies lead 10-3. But the Bearcats, regardless, able to turn this into a 3rd and longer goal to go play instead of 2nd and goal at the 1, and they're in for 6.
Yeah, unfortunately the ball didn't land in the Bearcats' hands and they gained possession, but what happened is it pushed them back and got them off the goal line, and hopefully Sam Houston can get a stop right here and maybe force them to kick it.
C.J. Brown was the one that knocked it out of Logan Fife's hands. That's his 2nd forced fumble of the ball game for C.J., the transfer from Bowling Green, his 3rd forced fumble of the season, mind you. As out of the timeout, the Aggies will line them up 3rd and goal at the 9. Ball is spotted on the near hash. The Bearcat defense trying to clamp down and just force a field goal try for Ryan Hawk. Yeah, the different man under center here, Adam DeMonte, is the one that's going to take this snap on 3rd and goal at the 9. They hand it off to TK King, and he's going nowhere. Zyke Lawton and company able to wrestle him down at the 15-yard line along with Antavius Fish. It's a loss of 6, and the field goal unit will come out. So the Bearcats, instead of giving up 6, they're able to catch a break and try to force the field goal try.
Great pursuit by Lawton from Sam Houston. I mean, he was running downhill, got into the backfield. Great play. Huge play.
So Ryan Hawk on for another field goal try. Already good from 28 tonight. Ball will be spotted down at the 22, so this is a 32-yard try for Hawk from the left hash. Good snap, good hold. The kick for Hawk on its way through the uprights and good. So New Mexico State able to convert a field goal. Makes it a 2-possession game once again, but Sam Houston not out of the fight. The offense trying to juice back up with 3:40 to play in the 3rd quarter on the Bud Light game clock. 13-3 New Mexico State media timeout on the field from Van Wagner. This is Sam Houston football on the Bearcat Sports Network.
Join the SHSU Alumni Association as a life member and keep your connection to Sam Houston strong. Get complimentary access to home tailgates, discounts on Alumni Association events, a life member plaque, a life member gift box, and much, much more. Life members are the heart and soul of the SHSU Alumni Association. Call today at 936-294-1841 to secure your membership today.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Hey Bearcats, Emily with TNT Security Solutions here, excited to announce our 2nd consecutive year as a corporate sponsor of Sam Houston State Athletics. TNT provides highly trained security officers ready to safeguard your business and keep your property secure. Give us a call at 833-HIRE-TNT or visit our website, tntsecuritysolutions.com to learn more. TNT Security Solutions, your game day and everyday security experts.
Sam Houston State University Athletics is sponsored by HEB, proudly serving Texans since 1905. When you shop at your neighborhood HEB, you'll find friendly partners, everyday low prices, and great deals on your family's favorite fresh produce, meat, seafood, and more. They're dedicated to making Texas an even better place to live, one grocery run at a time. So stop on by and see why at your HEB. Here, everything's better. 3:40 to play, 3rd quarter, 13-3 New Mexico State. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Bearcat Sports Network. Aggie Memorial Stadium, the site tonight for the kickoff of Weekday Conference USA. Sam Houston and New Mexico State. The Aggies able to turn a 6-play, 66-yard, 3-minute, and 16-yard drive into a 32-yard field goal for Ryan Hawk. Had every opportunity to try and punch it in for 6. Anchored by a 54-yard pass to TK King, but the Bearcat defense able to stiffen up. A forced fumble by C.J. Brown, and then a tackle for loss for Zyke Lawton and company. Forcing just the 3 gives this Bearcat offense a little bit of juice on this ensuing drive. That will come your way after this. Kicked from Hawk as he swings the right leg. Phillips will watch it sail into the end zone for a touchback as number 10 And the Bearcat offense retake the field.
Well, Hunter Watson and company ought to have a little shot in the arm. You know, they kind of weathered the storm right there. Come back offensively. They had a great drive working the last time out. You just got to finish the drive.
That last drive went 6 minutes and 7 seconds. 13 plays, 64 yards, but resulted in a fumble lost on a pass play to Coco Brown. But the Watson and the offense will take over from right to left, 1st and 10 from the 25. Watson with 2 backs in the backfield and 3 receivers. Gets the snap, direct handoff. Alton McCaskill trying to stretch it forward. Met initially at the line of scrimmage and was able to take it forward for a gain of just 1. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Caskill takes it over the right side between the guard and tackle gap, picks up 1.
James Dawn the second has to come off the field a little gimpy, so Cam Todd will now check in, and he'll be the one to snap the ball here to Hunter Watson and company. So while they tend to Dawn, 2nd and 9 from the 26. Ball on the far hash. Snap away. Watson fakes the give. Now has some space. Takes it and cuts it back over the middle of the field. And Watson, he's got a first down. Up to the 37-38-yard line. Picks up 12 with his legs and moves the chains.
Nice play, Hunter Watson. You know, drops back. He's looking downfield. And nobody's there. He sees a lane, takes it, picks up the first down. Nice work.
With that for Sam Houston. That's their 11th first down converted tonight to New Mexico State's 15. 2:35 left in the third quarter on the Bud Light game clock. 13-3 New Mexico State. Watson from the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the left. Brown the back as he claps and gets the snap. Handed off with Brown and tackled at the knees for a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 coming up. Stop made by Quincy Davis.